Namaste. Those who are already acquainted with the culture of Ramakrishna Mission, they already know that Thakur had said that the image and the reality or the concept or the person that the image represents is the same. So whether it be an image of Thakur Ma Swamiji, whether it be an image of gods and goddesses or even other saints, the photo, the image or even the murti, they represent the actual spiritual being. If people think that, well, oftentimes the pictures are published in magazines, in newspapers, and then they get crumpled and they are disposed of into the garbage, and what about those things? Well, if somebody is not paying attention, then there's nothing there, okay? And it's there when you pay attention. It's like as long as the image or the photo is in a book, the book is closed and there's nothing there. And when you open up the book and when you're staring at the image, immediately you are connecting. So the murti and the images, these are actually interdimensional. They connect you to the concept that they represent. So whether the spiritual being that they represent. So it's activated as much as you believe, as much as you have faith. And regarding belief and faith, that shows your spiritual progress actually. The people who have great faith are actually people who are evolved very much spiritually. And those who haven't yet evolved that much spiritually, they lack faith. And when the photo or the image is paid attention to, it's not only that you have to see it. Even if you are not seeing it, if you are just aware of the presence, that means you are connecting. Like people who have the lockets and they wear some saint's photo or, the photo of Ram or Krishna. And even if they are not looking at it, if they are just in their consciousness, they know that it's there. Their deity, their beloved God is there. The awareness itself always keeps you connected. So if you have a picture of the saint or the god in your wallet, in your purse, wherever you're carrying it, if you are aware of it, even without looking at it, even then you are connecting with the force, with the higher spiritual being. Neem Karoli Babaji, those who have already heard about him or read about him, he had once said to some of his devotees, keep his pictures proper sanctified place or somewhere, and wherever the picture is, he is keeping his eye on that, in that place. So you can well understand, like it's same for all pictures, like Thakur Ma Swamiji's pictures and every picture, like wherever you are keeping them, they have an eye on that place. They have their gaze on that place. I'll tell you an experience that in our house there was this picture of Thakur Ma Swamiji together. The one large laminated photo of Thakur Ma Swamiji together. And because it was laminated, my mom, she had covered it with thin plastic sheet so that the incense stick, the smoke or the anything else, it doesn't, directly harm the lamination. So she had covered it with a plastic. Now, when my father passed away, after that incident, when I went to this Thakur in our home, this personal space, Thakur space, for people who think that, well, it's a shouj and you shouldn't have gone there, and when there's a death in the house, we don't go to the temple and this and that. But well, for me, Thakur and Ma was like my family member. I will go to my mom if I'm unhappy and sad, or if I have to say something. Of course I'll go to my father or my mother or my brother, like they are my family members. So also Thakur and Ma was my family member. Like, of course I'll go to them. Whom else will I go to if not to them first? So when I went there, at that time I saw that this Thakur's picture, just below his eyes, this portion was wet in the lamination, and the plastic sheet was stuck due to the moisture, was stuck with the lamination there. And on the first day I thought, well, could be just a coincidence, and I removed the plastic, I wiped the picture again, and I again placed the plastic sheet on it. And next day again I saw the same thing. Like whenever I entered Thakur Garden, no matter how many times I wiped the picture clean, whenever again I entered and I saw, every time I saw that Thakur's eyes and the portion just below the cheeks portion was wet on the lamination, and the plastic was sticking due to the moisture with the lamination. And after the same incident happening again and again, I thought that, well, because he was part of our family, so when the family was going through a rough time, was going through a sorrowful period, he was there sharing in our sorrow. So that was my own experience. So of course Thakur is there in this picture, very much there. It's just like how much you believe, that's up to you. So that's that. Jai Ma, Jai Thakur. Hari Om.